Dude, Kanye, man, if you can fucking be happy to work with you, man, big time.
Okay, do you want to like switch to talk about Disney World or?
What I was going to say was, with the circuitry, what was an obstacle? Oh, sure.
If you have been in high school in a normal neighborhood or something, they might throw some tussin on it. You know what I mean? It's just like it might not have been as specified. Even for me, when I went through other episodes, they're like, oh, well, all of a sudden now, we got this version of the drug that won't make you fat. Why didn't y'all suggest that in the first place? Mm-hmm.
This is a big fucking thing I really disagree with American medicine. The person whose life is on the line doesn't fucking choose worth shit. Unless you're filthy rich and are willing to pay straight cash for every fucking thing. Kanye took some mental meds, and he gained weight, and he fucking got depressed because he gained weight, because that's the part of the fucking show. You got to be physically whatever, fit this criteria for the image he had or has. So, dude, in my opinion, check this out. If you did the research or whatever, and you want to fucking go into the doctor and be like, hey, I want to try, of course, first do the exams and all that bullshit, and then if you think you're like, hey, I want to try this medication, everything should be reviewed with the doctor. Okay, sure, why the fuck not? And then if the patient still wants it, then he should be like, okay, here's a prescription, we'll give it a trial, see what happens. That doesn't fucking happen, man. The American medical fucking system, I'm talking about mental, physical, emotional, it's all fucking bullshit. It's designed simply to make the richest motherfucker even the richest motherfucker. We're stupid. We are stupid people. I happen to be the king of stupid, and my name is Mike Check. 1 1 2 1 2 1 check. MICCCZECH, as in the Republic. So Kanye got the medication. Excuse me. Kanye got the medication that made him gain weight, and then the doctor said, we have this other medication that you might not gain weight. And he's like, well, why don't we fucking try that first? Because, well, the way medicine works in America, it's kind of like when you take your car in and they're like, okay, the brakes are squeaking, so the first thing we should do is probably check the brake. And you're like, no, I know why the brakes are squeaking. This is what the reason is, and fix this. Well, the mechanic will actually do whatever the fuck you say because you're the fucking customer. They'll tell you and have to write down that this is what we recommend and this is what the customer says to fix. But to give the fucking cheapest or the least effective medicine first and try this out, you're fucking with the human body, man. This is why I'm so against the children getting vaccinated and all this other fucking dude. It's like in the hundreds, if not thousands, of fucking shots they're giving little babies. Oh, dude, come on, man. The human body is not designed to fucking process that. Not like that. No, dude, you can't. It's like saying, it's like those fucking radical, weird fucking parents are like, hey, you shouldn't smoke, and catches their kid smoking. All right, well, if you're gonna fucking smoke, here's 10 fucking packs. You have to smoke every fuck. So you want me to avoid smoking by forcing me to smoke every fucking ounce of the what the fuck? We're so radical. We're such a radical fucking culture. So doctors don't actually make the decisions. The insurance companies make the decisions. So if you can afford to pay a doctor cash, you can actually make the fucking decision. Ain't that some dirty ass shit? But even though Kanye is a genius, and even though he has the fucking money, most people don't know that. Most money people don't know that. The money people, they all fucking know that. Doctors, there are a large group of very good, very, very good doctors, meaning in their field, not as in humans or people or the profession, because fuck, medicine's dirty ass fucking field. People worship doctors. Y'all stupid as fuck. Not as stupid as I am.
We can go and find things that are silver bullets, things that just get to the thing that's helpful. I'm sure you've got a version that just got to the thing that has few.
I'm sure you got the appropriate medication from the best doctors to solve your medical condition, your physical medical condition. Of course, David Letterman's the rich motherfucker. He's got insurance. People have insurance on David Letterman because he's so fucking valuable. Ain't that some shit? Did you know that? Did you know you could get life insurance on anybody? They don't even have to know about him. You don't even have to know them. That's right. Ain't that fucking crazy? So David Letterman, being famous and having talent, there's like Kanye West has, I'm sure, has insurance on his voice, so that if he loses his voice, then the insurance pays him so much money. But he is limited to what he can do with his voice. He can't go out and fucking jab a knife into his own vocal cords and be like, hey, I can't speak now, so you got to pay out. No. So same with David Letterman, or same with like famous people. I don't know who the lady was, had fantastic legs, so they insured her legs. So if something happens to her legs, off screen or off time or during or whatever, then the insurance would pay for the production part of the whatever parts of her legs would be in or whatever. So David Letterman, what Kanye West is saying, that this is, you got sick and you got the best fucking medication, you went to the right places, you saw the right doctors, and you had the right surgery from the best fucking doctors, best room, best food, best everything. Imagine, he says,
side effects as possible.
Well, it's the advances,
and of course you got the least,
in targeting situations that cause problems neurologically. I think is remarkable, and I think we're seeing it also happen in the world of cancer. So this day and age, it's hard to argue with modern medicine.
This is a great part. Kanye caught that right away. This is how you know this motherfucker's brilliant. He caught his face entirely fucking changed right there. First of all, don't ever fucking tell a brilliant motherfucker not to argue against anything. It's like, oh, I can't argue against that. Why? Now, if you say, well, that's facts, right? And then you're like, yeah, that is factual. You can't argue against that. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But medicine is not based on a factual fucking, medicine is still being perfected. So, Kanye says,
I would, though.
I would argue against that. So modern medicine is just fucking, it's still a practicing art. It's not, and I say art loosely, it's not a perfected science, okay? So medicine is not a perfected science. So you saying you shouldn't argue with it, you can't argue with something that if it's factual and it works. Okay, we get that. My knee, your knee, nearly every fucking healthy knee is the same. Gets damaged, repairs are the exact same. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about mental health. But modern medicine, Western medicine, and I think this is where the wording kind of went off. The Western medicine is absolutely great, but the part that does not help Western medicine is, or modern medicine is, let's say Western, because modern medicine that's being used now can be modern if it's been age-long fucking practice. So modern medicine, or Western medicine, has, the biggest problem with Western medicine is it neglects other types of practice, other types of medicine. So if you suck on the fucking whatever fruit, leaf, root, and make it into a tea and you drink it or whatever, hey, if it works, it fucking works. If it works for you, great. If it works for 10 other people, that's even fucking better. If it works for thousands of fucking people, you know what? Hey, there's something great about that. So if you take, for example, cannabis, marijuana. If you go to a modern doctor, Western doctor who's licensed to practice medicine, and you say, "Hey, I want to do research on medical marijuana," they'll say, "Fuck no." You know why? The dirty fucking government will come and take their fucking license. So,
I love arguing. You
should always
don't
question
want to argue
everything.
with
But
modern
listen to what he's
medicine.
saying.
We want to recognize that there are also primitives.
Well,
Yes. So it's about working together. It's not
We
about cutting
do
out
not
the
want
other.
to argue with modern medicine.
Want to
We want
enhance
to
it.
recognize
Work with
that
it.
there are also primitive
well,
medicines.
Yes.
alternative. See, I'm completely
Alternative. Alternative. Okay.
with you on that, because I think a combination of the
Yeah.
two influences is the smart way to go. So if there was another way, like tea,
Like tea. That's funny.
is called, I thought this is,
All right, I'm going to jump into the last part of it.
It's a train of thought. But what's cool is it's legal. Think about what are all the consequences, what are all this. But I thought to be able to have that
Here we go.
be the first song on the album, still coming off of TMZ and coming off all these different things, it's like the bravery, was still there. We as human beings have good
This is
and
it.
bad thoughts. There's
Yes.
no such thing as the 100% good guy,
Yes.
and there's no such thing as the 100% bad guy.
That's right.
Like in the Me era, which we're still in a bit, but for that 2 years where men in powerful positions were all like, what did I do over the past 30 years of my life? That level of fear.
This is where we started off in.
Here to place that we as a society are constantly in fear.
well, you mentioned a general fear
Yeah.
of the male side of this situation. I would submit that it's not equal by any equation to the fear women feel being the other side of that.
I'm definitely supportive of the women. What I'm saying is we're not allowed to have any conversation. When you go to court, both sides can talk.
Fear of conversation. Let's talk, people. Let's talk. You know what I like about this podcast? I could say any fucking weird, crazy, lunatic fucking shit. I am telling you that I Mike Check MICCCZECH is MR, the king of stupid. What does that mean? That means I'm going to say a lot of stupid shit, ladies and gentlemen. I Mike Check. Mike check. I Mike check. MICCCZECH, as in the Republic, am king of stupid. So, what does that mean? That means I'm going to say a lot of stupid shit. I'm going to say all kinds of stupid. So, take that in. Let that sink in. This is just me talking, man. That's it. I'm not here fixing, breaking. I personally identify myself as a comedian. My comedy stage name is Tom Foolery. You're a crazy comedian. And I haven't done anything with that. I mean, I've been writing a lot, but that hasn't hit the stage just yet. We're going to see what's happening. But don't take what I'm saying with anything, not even a grain of salt. I'm just saying it.